greatest challenge we have is that great answers that God embedded in stars never manifested. And those guys lived and died. Listen to me. Every generation has their answer with them. It is locked up in stars. And Satan has learned how to make stars not to shine. If he can't do it, God cannot be telling this man, carry this child and run to Egypt. I thought he's God. Say, okay, so go to the gate of Herod. Sit there, keep announcing to him, your replacement has come. That will be the death of that child. You know why? As of this moment, the child is still young. There will be a time he can stand and call Herod the fox. But for now, are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, he called him the fox and he couldn't do anything. But for now, let's focus on the star. Let's preserve it. Let's keep it. The way you, as the mother of that child, will now pray when you are pregnant, or pray after you are pregnant, or train the child. When she's 7, is tongues more important than phonetics? Is the question you ask yourself as based on your understanding of what? The stars. Is tongues between phonetics and teacher? I know you will choose phonetics as a teacher, but I choose tongues. Let the young man learn how to labor for his destiny. The greatest protection, inheritance you can give somebody is to give him capacities to invest and journey himself in the realm. You know, at that moment is settlement. You have given him the articles of the journey. You have given him the equipment. That is sure investment. That is literal inheritance. You know why it's important? So that even tomorrow, if you as a biological father want to make mistakes, so that the child will not join you and make mistake. Many mothers are like that. They love their children so much that they push their children into mistake too. It's by love or it's not hate. Your child, you love your child so much that you might not even be able to discipline the child, and they are watching from heaven and folding their arms. You can love your child so much and insist that he must be a doctor. 10 years in school. Medical doctors are fine. Where is Sylvia? I wanted to be a medical doctor. Just imagine me now. I'm just thinking about it. The time I used to read my Bible 5 times. What's that book? What's the biggest one you people read?
There's plenty books. There's Davidson medicine textbook. There's Kangineme pediatrics textbook. Then there's anatomy books that are very big. There's Guyton and Hall physiology textbook. And they have so many. More anatomy.
God Almighty. Time I will use to consume work and a Hagin books. Nina Kamo Gara Hababash. It is the stars. See, I'm not saying that those books are bad, but according to my stars. Hey! Reading my Bible 5 times is more important than Guyton and who again? Who is Guyton? Between Guyton and Ephesus, choose one. It is the stars that determine. The stars. The stars. In few minutes, one of the reasons why I'm teaching this is for you to probe again. Peradventure, you have lost the reason why you started journey. The star. Your condition cannot get you down if you understand what is etched in the stars. The thing about the stars is that it is hung in the galaxies. So the influence is not terrestrial. And when you are brought into Christ, it is hung in the highest of the places. Are you getting the point? Satan is waiting for traffic to understand what is hidden in that stars. Huh? Imagine me, working in a bank, like Mrs. Lakora, working in a bank, and I'll now enter GT Bank with tie and suit, red tie, red tie and suit, with name tag here, and then put token in my pocket and be moving, and be driving Toyota Avensis. I'll be feeling myself because they are paying me maybe 500,000. I'll be feeling this is the way I'll be walking on the street. Meanwhile, the stars, the stars have called me a groaning man, a man with uncountable wombs. That's my destiny. So, whilst they are permitted to be counting and keeping money, I am permitted to be counting and keeping wombs. Yes, that's my calling. I'm a keeper of wombs. Womb keeper, womb keeper. Choose one, quick one, the one, Jasper. Thank God for what are you studying in ABSU? Microbiology. We check it where. I'm not talking to you because all the time you are Rehoboth. I don't understand. I'm talking to you now. Which again there? Yes. Get first class 2-1. But bro, should I tell you? Marry your destiny with your knees. It's better your knees are calloused. It's better your hands are shriveled from your altar and you rise up with authority. Then you come and be sharing guiding and whatever. Guiding a big guy, man, I don't know. It's not bad though. But I noticed, by the time I got to 300 level, the time I invested in pursuing God, if I was in medical school, I would not pass. Because I want to pass. So that will mean that I will abandon pursuing God. Remember that time you were in school, you managed to smuggle time, come for bed pangs and run away. If exam comes, that 2 weeks or 3 weeks, nothing profitable. Even to pray self, your altar is moribund. It's only very strong people that survive, and they add a supernatural dimension to it for them to survive. Is that not so? It's after me, the stars. You can be walking on this street, man of God. But if the stars said that you are a king, tread on the streets as a man greater than Solomon. Just as he was saying, your physical condition does not determine who you are. You see that stars, that king, who is he? Born king of Israel. Did Jesus ascend any physical throne? Did he change who he is? Take the young child and his mother and flee into Egypt. That's what God is telling some people. Carry that your son, carry that your daughter, come to Newi and hide him or her so that that your son and daughter is still exposed. Is exposed. Is a great destiny, but is exposed to danger. Is exposed to attacks. Is exposed to wicked people. And you're just there. You are just there. Don't just pray for the child. Get the child. Get the child to enter into cover to fight for his or herself. That's how. That's the greatest thing that can be done for you. You see, your brother brought you here. He has rested. Is that not so? You are now working hard. If he's not careful, you work harder than him spiritually. That's how he's done. That's how he's done. There are people here, and that is following me online. There is a mark on them. Satan has set a mark on them to cut them off. God brought them here and took out that mark. Yes, I'm telling you, life. That is like a man. It's like a vehicle that has a tracker. Many of you have trackers. They are tracking you. But when you entered here, the tracking device was no more working. The tracking device was no more working. And you know, there are signs with which you know you are tracked. It's no more effective.